right, ladies and dudes with dangly bits, welcome on into the quarterfinal round here of the BG Black Ops 7 tournament. We're going to start our first quarterfinal matchup of domination on Blackheart with Team Cod Shootahs versus Team Rain. What do you think is going to happen here, Javetto? Because these were two really dominant teams in round one.
No, this is definitely a very, very scary matchup. Both of these teams were very competent in both of their games, and it really is anybody's game right here. They both were phenomenal players, amazing shots from both of them. Not many missed shots. They just were all over the place. It's just, they're both really good.
That's right, Javetto. This game can go one of about 7 ways, but unfortunately I can only count to 3. So we'll see how this plays out.
You know, I can handle the other 4 because I'm good at counting to 4, so... Good. Sweet, right off the bat.
Trying to get to that contentious B point here, and I think that's just going to be a fight to the death.
Teams are correct once again. So keep that in mind.
So I guess I just gonna try my best, A, to enjoy while Call of Duty's letting us do this, but B, subsequently keep in the back of my mind that at any moment Call of Duty can just tell us, no, we don't want the teams to be right.
Now, this match is right off the bat a lot more over the place than Hardpoint was. A lot more freedom that these players get to just run around and do their thing and try to at least keep these points locked down from different angles. They don't have to sit on it, though. Breadwinner! I seen the little triple.
You made such a great point there, Jim Vetto, about being able to freely move about the map. On Hardpoint, you're so constricted, just a tiny little box, and you gotta hold it down. Just gotta, you know, like it's a nice hand. You just gotta hold it.
These players look a lot more comfortable.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I think it's also just, you know, getting the first round heebie-jeebies out of the way. Now that they've played a match and they've got it under their belt, they just look like they're ready to go.
Now, Team Rain does seem to have a chokehold on this B point right now. They're taking out just about everybody that comes up to contest it. 2 on the head glitch, very powerful right now.
King with those nasty headshots there a second ago as well.
Really
trying to eliminate the head glitcher here on B in that little control room. As Prod is doing the exact same thing with the M15, that is a dangerous AR right there. Very little recoil, so if your aim is good, and you can keep shots on target, you can just melt people with that thing.
It does seem that King does take off 2. This could be very good for them. They could keep that point a little bit longer.
Very quickly about to get taken over. I don't know why the other CS players aren't attacking right now. You could take this site so much faster if they all would have just hopped on it, but you know, they're the players, not me. So
must have just been playing defense, trying to keep them off of it. Seemed to work out for them kind of well, but...
I mean, you know, you are right, Javetto, and I was wrong, so I'm just gonna watch.
Well, we don't know how well that worked out for them. Prada does have it back. He's defending it contested right now. He is in a very strong position, but Abyss shuts him down.
Abyss!
Trophy system down. Saves himself from a few of the nades.
You said that like you were in an Abyss, Javetto, and I really like that. It's bringing me back to the old days of... I don't even know.
You know, I don't like that you leaked my location like that. I am, in fact, in an Abyss.
Nowhere. I grew up there. Oh my gosh. We should totally go get coffee.
Definitely. In the middle of nowhere, everybody.
As Gunstain here is just... Well, the streak actually did unfortunately come to an end there by King.
King did shut him
down for a second. Because he is King. And we are... not team.
I've seen her. Sweet has been hitting some amazing shots. Does get kind of unlucky there. The wall bounces does throw him off, but he has been hitting some phenomenal shots. King gets taken out of his spawn, does not see it coming. Abyss does shut it down, though.
Gunstain and the rest of the CS team is starting to play ultra aggressively here. They want to take that C site.
Now this is 71 to 66. This is an extremely close game still. They've kind of just been going back and forth on this point, which is very good. Both teams are playing this amazingly right now.
As Ryuma is trying to take back the B point for his team. Gets a nade kill on Gunstain out of it.
Rain does
and
take
they
back
have
B control.
successfully taken it.
At this point in the game, it's extremely hard to tell who is going to come out on top. Both of them are just making haymakers back and forth right now. Breadwinner with the double. Will they be able to cap the point off of this? He takes out 3.
Oh, baby, a triple.
He needs one of his teammates to help him out on the point. Does get shut down by Sweet.
Nade kill. A nade kill almost got King there.
It almost did. He just barely escaped that.
Let's see.
Prada going for the solo capture.
Rain working on it again, trying to make sure they can hang on here to point B. On the screen, for some odd reason, it's saying point A, and that almost really threw me off, but that's just classic Call of Duty being classic Call of Duty.
Prada does get taken off at this point.
Sweet is now trying to take what Treyarch thinks is point A, but it's actually point B, so I really don't understand why Bonderhar is clickbaiting us like this.
Bonderhar is a very clickbaity man.
He is.
95 to 90. Still incredibly close. It's crazy how close they are keeping these scores. They are keeping me on the edge of my seat right now. King, amazing shots, gets traded.
This is a shootout right here between two of the more dominant teams that we have seen so far in the tournament, where they really kind of just had their way with their first opponent. Now over here, it's a lot more competitive, and you get to see what these guys actually play like, because this is going to be down to the wire. I can just tell.
There's still a chance.
Continue to. Oh, here we go. It looks like the objective points here are about to swap as King is solo capping A. Prada comes in at the last second to get the free XP.
They were standing right next to each other there for a second and didn't even realize it.
They were best friends. They were just having a little conversation, and then once they saw that you were spectating them, they were like, "Oh no, the jig is up."
Sometimes it's okay to hold hands with your enemies. Just don't let your teammates find out.
Yeah, or you know, it won't end well.
Some pretty angry people on the other side when they figure that out.
Exactly, exactly. And look at King holding down that PowerPoint presentation. That is... Okay. PowerPoint. I don't know where presentation came from. My brain went faster than my mouth did.
You know, we can put the FPS to about 7 and we'll get a pretty good presentation here. Some really nice slides.
Yeah, get a slideshow. You know what? I might just do that here after this round. I'm going to start taking random screenshots and just make a PowerPoint presentation of how every match went.
That would definitely be a very unique way of going about a COD tournament.
Make it stop motion.
Now Prada, will he expect Breadwinner to come around the side? He does, and he does take him out with this phenomenal weapon. This is also the first time we've seen the MSMC being used here.
The MSMC is an all-time classic. In Black Ops 2, this is me kind of speaking here. This was my favorite gun in Black Ops 2 and pretty much in COD history. I love that SMG. It was an absolute force to be reckoned with back in 2013.
Not many people can hate on it, and especially with the work that's being put in with it, he is showing just how phenomenal this weapon is. Throughout history, this thing remains on top.
Prada just ignoring that the man jumped directly over his head and pushing into the hostile spawn here. Gets him taken out by a Breadwinner in the process, but you know, we're out here making some big plays.
Prada is coming back to
like
amazing
I'm
air
on the
shots.
field. You know what they say though, Javetto? The camera guy never gets shot, so I think you need to spectate somebody that doesn't get shot at.
Breadwinner here, will he get shot? You know, I'm gonna just...
Aw, dang it, they're breaking the rule. The cameraman never dies.
I'm gonna go out on a whim and say that you're spilling misinformation. He did die.
I'm very well known for spreading misinformation, Jim Vetto. How did you know that?
Let's take a look at Ryuma here.
Ryuma, 33 and 26.
Does get shut
Closing
down.
in off 40 bomb.
We do have a few individuals coming up on 40.
162 to 146 here. This is even still. This is the largest gap we have seen so far in this matchup.
It's incredible
Like,
that this
these
is the
teams-
largest gap. They have been keeping it neck and neck this entire game. At any second, that score could still change.
Breadwinner here holding down the PowerPoint presentation. Oh, he got trophy system, Gunstain did, so he's going to throw one down of his own.
No nades on this point today. Gunstain, will he win this fight? He's a little late on the reaction. Does fall. Let's take a little
Abyss
bit.
is there to kind of clean it up for him, thankfully.
Abyss with the amazing jump shot.
We've got Sweet. Oh, no. And Ryuma is going to fall on the site here. Try to solo cap it while the rest of his teammates rush in. Try to play some defense here.
Ooh, gets countered by the
system.
trophy. Ryuma's doing really good there.
Brutal.
Now, Abyss is on this head glitch. They have to take him out, I feel like, or they will face the consequences of that. It is a very brutal position. And they do take him out when he pushes.
King is going neutral here at 33 and 33. It is a very, very hostily contested match here. Nobody really breaking a crazy high KD or anything. Nobody boasting ridiculous bonkers stats. It's been two Titans just punching and punching and punching each other.
This is definitely a match I wouldn't want to see myself in.
Now, Team Rain is going to have to seriously think about taking a third point here, because it looks like even with 2 points, they may mathematically be eliminated here.
9 points.
They can't get a third point.
Cod Shootahs only needs 9 more until the win. They need to take it back for just a second.
8 more for a trip to the semifinals. As we're counting down here, 7.
Looks like they're going to take it. The point is heavily contested right now. Breadwinner is keeping this point absolutely locked down. They take it back.
And that's it. I think that's going to go ahead and do it here.
That does seem to be game for us.
Cod Shootahs, yes indeed. Cod Shootahs. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively do it, because Cod Shootahs is moving on. They have been moving on to the semifinals after Rain mathematically was taken out, and I started the post-game show early. That is my bad, but hey ho. This is why we do these things. We learn.
No.
But that is going to put Team CS in the semifinals, and that is unfortunately going to move Team Rain into the losers bracket to contend against TTK, who is on their last chance here.
Now, there's a very good chance here, Potato, though we could see Rain move it to the end of the losers bracket, and that they will face off with CS again for a final, and they can take their win back. Let's see if that happens later in our game. Stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys in the next match.